I've been talking for 20 minutes and I never hit record. I'm going to address a topic that I have been dealing with a lot recently, and that is measuring chronic illness and disability, because they can't be measured. There are two types of illnesses: short-term, like strep throat or UTI, and long-term, like a chronic illness and a disability, something that you will most likely have for the rest of your life. With short-term, there are stages. Only get treatment at those stages. For example, when you get a UTI, you get antibiotics if you're kind of in the middle or the very beginning. If you've had it way too long and it's really bad, you have to get a steroid shot and take antibiotics. But you can't get the steroid shot at the very beginning because you're not that far that your body needs that extra oomph. A lot of the chronic illnesses out there in the world don't have plans of action, don't have treatment paths. Maybe try this, maybe try that, this could work, this probably won't work. Figure it out. And I really hate when people, especially doctors, say, you're not sick enough to need to do that. You're not sick enough for us to try this. You're not sick enough if you can walk. You're not sick enough if you can dance. You're not sick enough if you can do physical therapy. You're not actually sick if you're getting treatment. You don't have a chronic illness if you're happy. You're not sick enough if you can do these things. You're not anything enough. And then it still is measured once you can do those things. People start measuring it as, well, you're in a wheelchair, but at least you're not in this thing. At least you can get out of the house, so you're still not sick enough. And so there are so many people that have this attitude of wanting them to not be sick enough because they don't want to acknowledge the fact that they have a chronic illness or a disability, and those things aren't bad things to acknowledge. It's really frustrating to see people invalidate other people's life, especially when it comes to emotions. I have had people say, oh, I'm so happy to see you better, and they use the word better just because I'm happy. I love it when people recognize that I'm in a better mood, but I don't like when they associate it with me being better. Still exactly where I was, if not way worse than the last time they saw me. And it happens with so many people that as soon as you're happy or fine with where you are in life or your chronic illness journey or your disabled journey, you're invalidated because people want people that have chronic illnesses and people that have disabilities to be these sad, pathetic little losers that think that their life is worth nothing, when in reality, your life is worth something. We can use all of our things as a platform and as a way to communicate and educate people. People need to start recognizing chronic illness as a chronic illness. And if someone is okay with where they are in their journey, then they need to accept that rather than say, no, you're supposed to be a sad, angry, pathetic little waste of a human life because you're disabled or chronically ill. Saying that you're not sick enough, or saying that someone out there is always worse, or saying that because you're happy you're better, is taking away the idea that chronically ill people can actually live a good life. Anyone out there that does this needs to stop measuring chronic illness and disability. Stop seeing it as you either are sick or you aren't sick, but you're only sick if you meet all these standards. Chronic illness is such a scale, and it's an awful thing to see someone less than a person just because of something that they have or deal with. By saying that you're only disabled if you're this, that, or the other, you're taking away a part of them by adding features that would make them more of this thing rather than a human being. That would be like if I said you're only a human being if you have all 4 limbs, or you're only a human being if you live in a house, or you're only a human being if you have a family, or you're only a human being if you went to school. It's like adding these features that don't at all correlate with you being a real human. So, there's my rant for the day. I have no idea if it's coherent. Real quick thing before I close off. I have an online store. If y'all didn't know, the first 20 people to spend $15 or more on my shop, take a picture of your receipt, email it to me to the email in the description with your address, and I will send you a personal thank you note and a special gift that isn't available on my online store. Also, I have a Patreon now, so if you want to help donate to that, feel free to do that. You'd also get really cool things, including monthly gift baskets, postcards. So if you want to be a part of that, please do that. Okay. rejoice in the day and be glad in it, and I will see you guys later. Bye!